Hey guys, hello from Bali, and I have a very exciting video today to talk about something that many of us overlook, ignore, or just really never put much attention or awareness to it. Yet it is so powerful because it really dictates how we live our life every single day, whether we are living life in accordance to our values, whether we're living life in accordance to our terms, to how we want it to be, or are we living life by default? And that topic today is making that damn decision. So this came about when I was reflecting through all the major transformational events and the shifts that have happened in my life, and also as I was putting together in ways on how I'm able to show up and how I'm able to serve and help you guys better. And this is the micro level that many people has ignored or just never really talked about. And if there's one thing that they should really start adding into the curriculum in school, is teaching us how to make decision. Obviously, to make a decision is pretty simple. You assess all the possibilities out there, ask yourself what you want, and make the decision. Unfortunately, with all the should do's and expectations that we have in our lives, we kind of lost sight of what we really want, and what our heart truly desire. So without us realizing, we essentially gave away our power of how we live our lives to those around us, our family, our friends, our partner, the people around us, to society, to social conditioning, to our parents' expectations, to our boss, to our jobs, to our business, to our clients, to everyone else but ourselves, simply by being passive and not making a decision. So before we get into the topic today, I have something to ask you. When was the last time you actively made a decision with full awareness that, okay, I am going to choose this, I'm going to do that? So for example, if you wake up in the morning, do you just jump straight to brushing your teeth, having a shower, having breakfast, getting ready, and go through your phone and go to work or whatever it may be? Or do you wake up in the morning, take a deep breath, be present with your body, and decide that today I am going to choose myself. I've decided to optimize my state of being before doing work, before doing anything else? Do you decide that I am going to show up for myself, I'm going to show up for others, I am going to do whatever it may be? Just something to get your mind going. And this is so important, is because if we start paying attention and making conscious decisions in little things in our life, it eventually would make the big decisions a little easier. So think about the decisions that you have wanted to make or not make. And sorry to break it to you, not making a decision is not making a decision. Not making a decision is making a decision to not give a shit. So for example, the job that you hate, the boss that you hate, that relationship that has gone past the expiration date, or that creative project that you've wanted to start, business that no longer feel aligned, but you don't really want to walk away, the place that you've always wanted to visit since you were a kid, the fantasy that you always had and you wanted to try. That's up to your imagination to go. That dying urge to break free of the emotional armor, your mask, and just wanting to embrace everything that you are. That thing that you've always wanted to learn, whether it's surfing, whether it's boxing, snorkeling, diving, whatever it may be, or simply just wanting to be whoever the fuck you want to be. So those are the things that I think many of us think about or has thought about at one stage of our lives. And because of expectations, should do's, responsibilities, obligations, expectations, yada yada yada, we decided to put it aside. Putting it aside doesn't mean that we a lot of people think not dealing with it means we're not making a decision. But by putting it aside, that is a decision on its own. And, by choosing against what your heart and soul desire, means that you have decided that what you want is not important. What you want, it does not deserve to be of the priority. By not choosing is essentially deciding that you want to live life by default. Whatever the society gives you, whatever your parents tell you to, whatever your partner wants you to do, all that thing. By not choosing means that you have decided that you don't deserve any of these. And I think, from, macro to big things, right? To quit your job, to buy a house, to move to Bali, to step up into the leader that you're meant to be a mom, to be a dad, whatever it may be. That those are the big decisions in your life. But, and I think that a lot of people think that, wow, that is a massive decision, and because it's such a big decision, I'm not going to make. But it starts from little decisions that you make every single day, and that is deciding that you are going to choose yourself, and you are going to make decisions based on your truth, based on your values, and based on who you are. And let me ask you, think of the time where that you have to decide, or an opportunity that came up to you, that you really wanted to say yes, but you didn't because for whatever reason you think that you're not good enough, whatever. And there might be times where you think that, damn it, I wish I had decided on that. Well, you can. And I think it really starts from this moment onwards on how you are able to start making conscious decision every single day. And conscious decision means that you're setting the intention as to what you want, where you want to go, who do you want to be, who do you want to surround yourself with. And from there, by making more and more conscious decisions every single day, you are able to channel more attention into the things that you want. And over time, you can start seeing the patterns of you creating your reality, and start seeing how your life is exactly what you want it to be. And it really is that simple, guys. So yeah, what decision will you make today? Is it as simple as, well, I've decided today that I am going to stop hanging out with that person who is toxic to me, or I have decided to stop reacting to circumstance that just does not align with me. And today I have decided that I no longer accept, X, Y, and Z as my normal. And from today onwards, I've decided that I am not gonna let so-and-so treat me this way. And today I've decided that I'm gonna take control of my life. And today I've decided that I'm going to put my well-being first. Whatever it is, I want you to let me know, what have you decided to do today? And deciding is only the first step, and you have to take aligned action. And that's something that we are going to talk about tomorrow. And with that, I am also very excited to announce my first proper in-person event here in Bali. Again, to give you perspective, I have decided that I am going to create things, offers, experiences that are aligned with my truth and what my heart desire. And a big thing that has really come up for me is in-person connection, face-to-face connection. It's something that I'm really called to, and it's something that, I have seen the tremendous impact and how it's able to influence people. Yet I keep trying to create something that is solely online, and I guess that was my subconscious decision, thinking that, well, once I've done that, I'm able to create real life event. But hey, who said I gotta do that? Why can't I decide it right now, then and there, that I am going to just start running in-person workshops? So, to give you a little bit of insight as to what this is. It's Say Yes to Yourself Clarity and Confidence Workshop. It is going to be held in Bali on the 21st and 22nd of March. So if you are around Bali in this time, or if you want to fly into Bali, just because Bali is dope as fuck, or you're going to be around here this time, definitely come check it out, especially if you're in the confusion stage, if you're feeling stuck, if you feel uninspired, if you know that there's something out there but you can't quite pinpoint to what it is. It really starts with that single decision that you want to make, whether it's to leave that relationship so that you can start pursuing something, whether it is to leave that job so that you have more space to pursue your creative project, or whether it is to walk away from your current business so that you can do more of your purpose work. Again, plenty of decisions that we need to make, that we kind of conveniently just let it be. And that's not the right way to do. Or it could be that that there's something there and you can't quite work out what that is. This workshop would also be very good for you. So what are we going to teach in these clarity and confidence workshop? It is going to teach you how to gain clarity on making the decision and the confidence you need in taking aligned actions without the guilt and fear. So we're going to dive more into the taking aligned actions part tomorrow. But essentially what this workshop is going to be is really going to teach you the framework on how to learn how to make decisions on a day-to-day basis. So whatever decision that you make in this workshop, you can apply the same framework into every areas of your life. Because when I look into the transformational events in my own life, it all starts with a decision to decide that I no longer want to work in a workplace that does not honor my value, which is freedom, which means my micromanager can go fuck himself. I've decided that I'm going to go on this leadership and sustainability trip that I have absolutely no fucking idea what it is about, because I can. And I did it, and that changed my life. I've decided that I want to bring my business remote after that Bali trip, and I did. And look where I am right now. And I have decided that I want to allow myself to finally step into my divine feminine. I've decided that I don't have to be, girl on the outside, men on the inside, because let's embrace everything that we have. I've decided that I'm not going to let every other things or my family, I guess, not problems, but family stuff to hold me back and not move to Bali. It all comes down to single decisions that I've decided to make, and that's when I can start taking aligned actions. That's when momentum happens, and that's when you start creating your own reality. So if you want to learn more about the workshop, or if you want to sign up to the workshop, I'm going to leave the link down in the comments below. Or if you have any questions around that, definitely send me a DM. And before we go, I want to ask you, what are you saying yes to yourself today? What have you decided to say yes to yourself today? And put it down in the comments below, and make sure that you hold yourself accountable. Catch you guys tomorrow.